it keeps going. So that leads me into this. What the typical success equation is, people will say, first you need to come up with your idea. You know, think about what you want, take the time to write your goal down. There's your idea. Then you have to believe in it. And you know, somebody once told me, if you believe in yourself, and it just takes one more person to believe in you, and you know that you can do something. So believe that you can do it, and know that your values are focused on what that goal is. The next is you have to create a habit. What's it going to take for you? Is it cutting out that soda? Is it getting up a little bit earlier? What's the habit that you need to get going? And then this is what separates people from starting and finishing this equation is persistence. It's going to get tough. You're going to have your job. You're going to have the kids. They want to go out for ice cream. You know, be persistent. Know that, you know what, I do want to do this, and I'm not going to get this far and then stop. Zig Ziglar talks about a water pump story. And do you guys remember the old water pumps that you have to pump? Well, a lot of times, how many of you guys have ever done an old water pump? My grandpa had one. Right? And so, did you guys ever, where you had to prime it, you had to put something in to get something out? What a great analogy. The other thing is that when you're sitting there pumping, sometimes nothing comes out. And he talks about how many times do people, the water may be so close and they're just like, there's no water, and they give up. It's the same thing with your success. You may have been going and going, but it's that last little bit of persistence. And once the water starts pumping, it's very easy. You know, then you can just casually pump the water and it just keeps coming. It's the same thing with trying to succeed with your goals. So, what I came up with, because I don't like the success equation as much as I do like numbers and math, I thought about, doesn't this explain a whole lot more as a circle of success? So when you have your ideas, they come into your beliefs, your habits, you get persistent, and then you get success. But success is right next to your ideas, where on an equation, you're on one end of the spectrum all the way to the other. As a circle, they're right next to each other. And so my thinking is that as you have these success, just like I was talking about, if you lose 1 pound, you get excited about it, do it again. And oh, look, I did it again, that's 2. And it just keeps going over and over again. And how many of you guys have ever noticed that when things are bad, they get worse? And when things are good, they get better? I think this explains it a whole lot, because it's right here. When things are going good, you feel good. Your perception is that, oh, things are good, and you start realizing, oh, they are good. That gives you new ideas. Those ideas just lead into more success. So I think it's much better explained as a circle of success rather than an equation.